Hi and welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids@147, and I've got an unboxing today. This one is from Purple Pelican. I will pop the details down below, but they did get in contact with me to see whether I wanted to try out a bit of a different product that they're doing. They want me to give my honest opinions on this item, and yes, very excited to see it and in turn to give it a go. Ooh. So there is some extra little goodies in here. So that looks like something for picking up drills. That could be very handy for me. So it's very squishy and it's very gooey, but that would be perfect for picking up drills that you've dropped. Very sticky. Yeah, okay, that needs to stay in there, otherwise I'll get it covered in stuff. Then we have, oh yes, one of these pen little brushes, which I do have one of these, but they are great, and I can never find where I've put mine, so it'd be handy to have them in more than one place. But it has, like, very similar to that squishy ball, a little bit on the end for picking up drills that you've dropped, and also a brush for brushing over your painting, maybe getting rid of any wax that you've got on your painting, because I know that I end up with wax on my painting when I first load up my pen with wax. It gets quite full and can splurt out the sides. And then we have one of these mats. Now, I've had some of these mats, but I've not actually tried them since I'm working on an easel, and I should, because they're sort of sticky on one side. And what they can do is you can stick that on your painting or on your cover paper, and then when I find one, you can then use it to stick your tray so that it doesn't fall off. So I might have to try that on my easel, check that the angle of my easel isn't too high to do it, but I could then have my drills there, which leaves my hands free. I will be trying that later on this evening. Let me just pop it back in there to keep it protected. Oh, that's it. I knew there was another. There we go. So it comes with just some, very similar to the clear cover paper on paintings, but thicker. It's already picked up one bristle off that brush. So they say these are all from Purple Pelican. So thank you so much to them already. And this is the item in question. Trying to get it out of the bag without, of course, ruining it. Oh, we're packaged well. Oh, there we go. It's out, it's out. Oh, got a card. Very posh envelope, I must say. Okay, so she said, many thanks for taking the time to review my product. She's also enclosed a complimentary pack of my sticky, is that sticky trio? Well, there's definitely 3. Great for capturing fallen beads. Look forward to hearing it from you. Stay safe and stay healthy. And this is from Brenda at Purple Pelican. So this is the main item. So as I say, I'm very excited with those. As we all know, when I kit up, I can make a mess. Extremely well packaged already, considering this was in a jiffy bag as well, though it has come all the way from Canada. And it's made it through at least 2 different postal systems. But this is what I'm excited to see. So this is what they make, which is a diamond painting tray. And it does state, so it's a multiple stacking tray system, makes your painting even more enjoyable. It's a solid one-piece construction, holds multiple size drill boats, comes with a 2-year limited warranty, and bead bottles are held securely as well. Oh, I'm going to have to untie the bow. Kind of want to keep the bow there because I can never tie them as well. But I'm going to have to do it, one, to get in it, and 2, to read what's under it. Very pretty ribbon. It's professionally designed for your diamond painting pleasure, and it includes a beading tray, drill trays and Velcro dots. And it's an awesome gift for all diamond beading enthusiasts. Very nice. So let's have a look-see. Oh wow. Okay, so it does say it's a manufactured diamond painting drill tray system created by a diamond beader for all diamond crafters to enjoy. Always good when it's been created by somebody who diamond paints. Multiple stacking options, ideal for speed and accurate bead placement. A solid one-piece construction. Industrial strength EVA foam with a 2-year limited warranty. Holds multiple size boats. Bead bottles, securely held. Minimises workspace, great time saver. Ample space to indicate bead colour. So we have 4 trays, and these are the decent white trays, the bigger ones. We do get a card as well, and some Velcro dots. Oh wow, that is solid. That is solid. Can you feel that? Well, feel that? No, you can't feel that, but can you see that? That is, I mean, if you're trying to bend it that way, it's not going to have it. And they look so pretty as well. So, for example, here's one that is cheaper. Let's just say cheaper. We're not naming sellers of this other one in this case, because that's not the idea. But if I can get this other one out, it has been out and back in. But this other one only holds the small green boats, but can you see quality wise of that compared to this? This one is a lot tougher than these. So if you enjoy the trays, this is built really, really nicely. Let's test it. So we can hold big white trays, hold it enough to keep hold of it. Let's try these green trays that are here from this other one. It'll also hold your green trays if that's what you prefer to use, though of course they do move more, but that's to be expected. It'll hold these big white ones. Have I got one of the smaller white ones? That question, because of course I do. I have 50 million toolkits hidden down here. So this is the smaller white tray. So it'll hold those as well, depending on what it is that you have a stock of. And then I need a bead bottle. So here's a bottle of diamonds. So it'll hold your diamonds in the top, and then it'll hold your trays in the bottom. This is good if you're working on a big painting that, you know, if you're lucky enough to have a workspace to do something, this is ideal for that. This would be ideal for a special diamond painting as well. You know, where you have, you know, you may only have a few colours, a few different colours to use. But of course you want to flip between them. Maybe you're doing a set of key rings where you're doing both sides. I can definitely see myself using these for them, but she's been kind enough to send me 2. Let me see how they stack. You don't have to stack them, but if you're limited on space, you might want to stack them. and we get all the same stuff in the next one. This is what I want to try out. So we do have Velcro dots, so you can always Velcro dot them as well. That will go pretty far before it starts tipping. So I'd say about there is definitely safe, though you could of course do it sooner, or you can stack them that way if you've got the table space. That's probably how I would use it if I was working on this space and put my diamonds in the top. Or if you're working on multiples, you can stack them. You could probably get away with stacking more once they're secured with Velcro dots. But you see that? I mean, at the minute that's only got a little step, but that's enough for me to get hold of these. And you could put them in either way. Though I'd probably get hold of them by their spouts, to be honest. At least then you know if any diamonds are going to try to escape while you're using them. And you can have a couple on the top, pull out which one you're doing, and then put it back. And that would save you so much time. Most of the time, especially when I'm working on small confetti sections, a lot of my time is spent tipping diamonds back into the containers and out again. This could practically eliminate that, depending on, of course, how many colours. My Heaven and Earth Designs that has 239 might not quite work, might need, you know, a bit of a whole enterprise control centre with these to get away with all those colours. But with many paintings, you often find that there is a few colours that you use a lot, and then there's a few that you may only use one or two of. Depending on how you work, could depend on how you decide to set this up. So you may find that if you've got, say, 4 paintings or 4 colours or even 8 colours that you use loads, you may find that you want little trays set up with those, and then you either just dip into the pot, dip your pen into the pot, or tip a few out on a tray for the other colours. Or you may find that you have a painting that has, let's say, 10 colours for ease, and say 6 of those colours you're using all the time. There's a big block of it, but there's 4 colours that are just scattered, and you may decide to set up those 4 colours as your colours in your tray, so that you're not tipping them in and out for those 1 or 2. You can just dip and get them, either by taking the tray off to get them, or by just dipping into the tray that's already got them. Hang on, let's not knock that. This is where the Velcro dots would come in handy. So you could find that you decided, okay, I don't use those that often, I'll just have them there, and then each time I need one, I'll just dip in and get them. I like them. Brenda, I like them. I will have some occasion on times that I can use these. I do diamond paint sat on my couch rather than on a table, though I do have a table next to me. So I think personally I'll be using these most when I'm doing special diamond painting projects, so key rings and things, especially things that are double-sided, because I can't use, what I normally do with special diamond projects is I will tip out that one colour and I will do everything in that colour. And when I finish that colour, I'll bag it up because it's going away. When you're working on key rings, it's 2 sides, so you can't do that. So that is when I think these, I will use these loads, because I can just tip each of my special diamonds into the trays. But I do think I'm going to give this a go on one of my next paintings. I might do this on my minions, because that, while that is multiple colours, it tends to, each section tends to be using less colours, and then, you know, the colours change as you go through the painting. So I might use that on this, because you can actually get quite a way back before it tips. And this is with no Velcro dots, do bear in mind. If you've got Velcro dots on that, I mean, if we put it full of those, it'd have to be a bit further, but that's still pretty sturdy, even when I hit it. And that is, let's take that out before I make it. So that's quite a nice, decent step for you to still be able to see all your diamonds in your tray. But these are really, really tough. I will say they are really thick. They are all one piece, as was said in the description. They are all one piece. All these tubs fit in it. And I know that is my thinner type of bottle. Do I have a thicker bottle? Yeah, this one. So there's not much difference between the two, but one of them is slightly thicker than the other, and that fits in there perfect too. The thin one and the thick one. You can see the thin one wobbles a lot more when I shake it, but that's because it's thinner. Duh. And then you do get tiny little dots which fit, by the looks of it, they fit on all these little plinths in the middle. I'll just get hold of one strip before I make a mess. Yeah, sorry, my memory card's saved. They are the same diameter as the actual tray itself. So what you could do is place, you know, whichever side on the middle here, and then put the other one on the top, line it up where you like, stick it down, and then you've got even more rigidity before anything happens. Oh, I could just imagine sitting at a work table with them all lined up. So I will pop details for these down below. I can definitely smell them. I can smell the stuff. It's not a horrible smell, but I can smell it. It's that foam smell. Yeah, so they are the details of the website. Say, I will pop a link down below. But Purple Pelican, thank you so much for sending me these. Thank you as well for, of course, asking for an honest review. I'll never deceive anybody with a review that I give anyway. That's definitely not the way I work, which is partly why I ask. If I had to give a list of specific things to say, I probably would have said no thanks. But I am very, very happy with these. And I can see that the quality difference. So if you work on a desk, I mean, even now, look, I'm tipping that up on its side and those trays are only just starting to wobble. If having multiple trays is something that you enjoy, these are definitely for you. Even if you don't typically use multiple different trays, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Even if you don't typically use multiple different trays, this, maybe I could Velcro dot them down. Then, you know, if you are considering treating yourself or maybe need a birthday idea, I do think there are times that these could be put into use. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much to Brenda for sending me these. I am going to use these on a future project. I might even use them on a future whip and chat, because I definitely do all my whip and chats at my desk. And I'm going to give this mat a go as well and see if it'll stick to my easel. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.